Hey guys, this is it. We're here. The game ended 2-2. What can we do about it? 2-2. I'm not really upset. I'm gonna be honest with you. I predicted 2-2. Um, and we took the lead. We played good football. We were decent. There's not much to be mad at by any stretch of the imagination. Um, I mean, I've never got a prediction right, so it feels weird. I guess that's why I don't really have much to say. But I did write down a few things, so let's get right into it. If you do enjoy, if you any reason you want to like and subscribe, just do it. Even if you don't like watching me, just like and subscribe. I'm kidding. If you don't want to watch me, don't watch. Okay. So the first thing I noticed about the game, and the biggest problem, one of the biggest problems we've had all season, is right wingers. Marcus Rashford's not a right winger. I don't know why we didn't stick with Alexis Sanchez. I wouldn't have complained about it had we finished the game and 1-2-1, but it's a problem. Why do we play? Why do we play people like? Why haven't we picked up a right winger? Sorry, I couldn't word like figure out the words in my brain. Um, and I think while that is a problem, I also think another problem is that we didn't have Ashley Young. He played right back. He was good defensively, once again. Like, I don't know what it is. I think it's a Mourinho tactic or whatever the case is, that the right back, he just turns them into crap. Like, really and truly, they're solid defensively. Excuse me. But going forward, they're useless. So Delo would have been perfect for this game because he would have there were several times that there was so much space for someone to just run into and expose. I know Hazard was playing and we needed to lock him down, but there were so many times where there was so much space where Marcus Rashford could have just passed it out to a right back who was overlapping, but no one was there. So it ended up with nothing. We ended up with nothing. It was just boring. From that side of view, like from that point of view, the right wing. Um, but that was the first thing I noticed that really was frustrating. And the first half was just dead altogether. Honestly, it was just we. It always takes us falling back and getting kicked and stomped on to just wake up. It's frustrating, and I love comeback. I love a comeback. It's great, but I want to get some clean sheets. I want to play some good football and get good results. Um, Player wise, let's get into it. Player wise, this dude, unbelievable. I love him. I know he didn't have an amazing game. His whole game wasn't great. I'm not gonna like front. He didn't play amazing in the first half. No one was good the first half. I'm not gonna lie. Except for probably Luke Shaw was okay. Um, but he's been the most consistent player, so it's nothing new to me. Mata had a good game as well. Mata was decent. He had high energy. He was on Jorginho, sitting on him. It was great. And he was very instrumental in the build up to the goal that put us in front. Um, but that first half was poor. Getting into the second half, this man, other than the fact that he scored two goals, he was clinical. Clinical. Fair play to him. He just kept running. Start of the second half, he just started running at people, and it was great. I think on another time, different occasion, he may have won a penalty, in a different situation, but Mike Dean wasn't given that decision, and my God, he handed out so many cards today. Like, I don't like him. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't. He's a Chelsea fan, and I'm not gonna say he doesn't do his job properly at all because that's not my place. But sometimes I'm just like, dude, let the game run. And some the cards he's giving out, like, just stop it. Let me. Uh, Apologies for my phone vibrating. Yeah, that was just. It was frustrating. Um, I think I've lost my place. let me get back into the swing of things. Okay. Um, Paul Pogba had a good second half. Wasn't great first half. His mistake that he just lack of concentration, lack of discipline, lack of focus was very frustrating. And then he was so upset. I hope with himself. Looked like maybe he was upset with Lindelof because he didn't switch. But regardless, Pogba wasn't paying attention. So even if Lindelof had switched, Lindelof's man would have probably been open, who I think was Luis. I don't correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm happy we got a point. Had we got 3 points, we would have been back in the swing of things. We would have been back in the mix. Would have had 14 points. No, sorry, we have 14 points now. We would have had 15 points. What was it meant to be? 16 points, sorry. 16 points. My bad. But it wasn't meant to be. From a tactical perspective, it looked like Mourinho was trying to play counter-attacking football, and it wasn't really working. I'm going to be honest. Like the first half was terrible, and I keep saying that, but it was bad. Like, it was just frustrating. Like, yes, we expected Chelsea to dominate and get in the swing of things and do what they do, but we just let ourselves be walked over like we were just average. We looked so out of our depth. It was frustrating. But then in the second half, I don't know who's giving these team talks. It could be Jose. It could be some players. I don't know. We came out and we were playing that counter-attacking football. We were aggressive. We were closing people down. We had energy, urgency. We had quality on the ball, which was non-existent in the first half. And that is the biggest problem. I tweeted it out during the game. Lack of urgency, lack of quality. The two biggest things you need if you want to win this league. You look at City off the ball, aggressive. You look at Liverpool off the ball, aggressive. On the ball, quality. That's what we need. Consistent quality and urgency. It's a mouthful, that is. Jeez. But, you know, I said to my mate, 45 minutes, the last two second halves of the last two games we've played with aggression, urgency, and quality. I said it once again. If we played like that for 70 minutes, more often than not, we'd win. We'd win. So all they got to do is just put in that much more effort. And, you know, I'm not a professional football player, so I can't speak for them. But if Chelsea can do it, if City can do it, if Spurs sometimes do it, they're not amazing this year, but they do it as well. Why can't we step up to the plate? It's time for us to kick on and be consistent. Had we won this game, I think it would have been definitely a bit of a more positive vibe. You know, Chelsea, both of their goals were scrappy. We scored 2 goals out of open play that were in the flow of the game. Martial's first goal was kind of scrappy, you could say. Excuse me for knocking the mic. But Chelsea's goals, Barkley, De Gea made a worldie save from Rudiger's header, but no one was in the box to clear it, or no one was close enough to clear it, which was just frustrating. But you know, I'm happy. Chelsea, in the long run, I could see them winning the league. We might have put a halt onto what they were about to unleash on the league. We may have just stumped on them on the necks a little bit, but they can do it, dude. They can do it. So, in hindsight, you know, when the time comes, a draw to Chelsea, just like a draw to Liverpool last year, is a good result. Now we just have to make sure we win at Old Trafford. And as I see now, City have just went up 1-0 against Burnley. I have nothing much else to say. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. How you think we can kind of pick up some momentum and stay consistent in lengthening the second half and kicking off that way, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. How do you think we can kick off with the urgency and quality that we've had in the second half, the last couple games. Um, anyway, that is me done. It's your boy Day, Man United Talks. Drop a like and subscribe. You guys are awesome. I am